I'm pretty sure that voice actor is actually English, mate. Alright guys, how's it going? Now it's a Saturday morning. I don't really have much of a plan, to be honest. I cannot be bothered making a tutorial and I cannot be arsed making an add-on review. So I'm just going to kind of chill out, talk some shit, read the comments, kind of give my thoughts on crypto art, stuff like this. Not really thought about it, not really scripted it, and this is usually where I trip over my own feet. But anyway, let's quickly read some of these comments, and this is Charlie Peacock. Thanks for taking the time to make this. No worries, mate. I really do enjoy doing the recommended Blender downloads. I think I'm the only person kind of doing it, to be honest. I know there's a few kind of that do add-on reviews, like you've got Ask NK, he likes to pimp a lot of stuff, but there's nobody really curating a list every single week, and I do enjoy doing it. Now, I don't know if a lot of people actually acknowledge this or recognise it rather, but it takes a little bit of time to actually make the videos. It sounds kind of, oh, poor me, such hard work curating the list, but it does take a bit of time. It takes about maybe an hour, and then it takes me about an hour to record it because I'm such a tit and I end up making so many mistakes. Pronunciations of names is not my forte, let's put it that way. But it takes about an hour and a half to make it, time I go through the list and time I edit it and stuff like this, and I'm trying to kind of put different video into it as well. I'm trying to kind of demonstrate. But on that subject, if you would like something reviewed or even just mentioned, by all means just get in contact over on Twitter. There is another user who did get in contact on Twitter and I kind of forgot about him, and I kind of feel slightly guilty now. He's kind of new to the market and he needs a little bit of exposure. Now, I don't know the person. That's another thing I'll just quickly pick up on. I've had a few kind of people contact me saying, can you review this, I'll give you a free copy, blah blah blah, and I'll be truthful. I won't kind of lie about the add-on. If I don't find it good, I'll tell the user that. So just be careful if you want a little bit of exposure. It can swing both ways, you know what I mean? But I'm more than happy to review add-ons. I'm more than happy to tell it how it is. So anyway, back to the story. So the guy's kind of made this 50 VDB clouds. Looks pretty good, to be honest, but he's got no followers on YouTube and he's got no followers on Twitter, and he's kind of new to the market. Obviously needs a bit of cash injection. He's made this nice asset. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description if you want to check it out. I think it's $5 or something for 50 clouds. But anyway, I do apologise for forgetting about you, mate. But anyway, recommended downloads, love making them, good stuff. Ferret, I love you so much. Cheers much, mate. Apply operations was what I needed. Sometimes you just need to click a button. Please say mission failed. We'll get them next time, mate. I'm not a fucking parrot. And I do think the voice actor was actually English for that. I believe that was COD. Cool, cheers. This is a great add-on, thank you very much. And this is one thing I need to pick up on as well. When I do add-on reviews, I generally try and mention the developer. I always try and leave a link. But still a lot of people kind of get mixed up and think that I make the add-on. 9 times out of 10 that I do not. And generally if I do make an add-on, I'll state at the start this is my add-on. Now when it comes to Keymesh, Pablo made the main add-on and I made a kind of complementary add-on, so it actually requires Keymesh, but it just kind of pipes onto the back of it and it just lets you do a frame skip. It's nothing extravagant, to be honest. It's just a couple of lines of code built with Serpent's visual nodes, which is absolutely fantastic. People like me who are idiots can build Blender add-ons. Subscribe, now where's the CC button? Fair dues, mate, fair dues. Thank you, no worries, mate. Oh my god, dude, this is the thing I've been waiting for, and this is Keymesh again. The lack of this was always a pain in properly 2D animate something in Blender. Look, all credit goes to Pablo for Keymesh, and I think there's a few other David Laras, I could be mistaken, but there's a few other people there. Does your add-on move the keyframes? No, it literally just skips keyframes or writes a keyframe. Alright guys, how's it going? That's not how you say it, mate. You need to get into it. You need to go, alright guys, how's it going? You know something? My wife takes a piss out of me for doing that. She just thinks I sound like an idiot, and she's probably right. I've got to say I love your accent. Cheers much, mate. And I've noticed this in the last couple of weeks, that there's been some really nice positive comments, which is actually pretty nice for a change, because usually I get negative ones. First, I never knew that was a thing in YouTube. Right on, this is useful for stop motion. Yeah, it is, mate. I don't know why, but since my cube is emitting another light, it's making the whole shadow thing change. With tutorials, see, this is where I like to go back and make my old tutorials, because some are misinformation, some are just shittily made. Just a question, in what situation would you use 5 frame skips in case you want to skip 5 frames, mate? Pretty much. The reason I made the key mesh add-on is I was getting annoyed hitting the right arrow key to move a frame, every single frame. So I just made it automatic, so when you hit create a keyframe, it'll move to the next keyframe and create it. I just added the skip frame just in case you want to skip more than one frame. Yeah, that's pretty much why I made it. But steel is heavy on feathers, that is, mate. But Limmy's a douche. Super Tool, thanks again, warm greetings, no worries, mate. Looks interesting, man, cool. Let me grab my coffee here. A question, how can I exclude an object from a light in Eve? I don't think you can. To get rid of light layers, you might be able to do it in the node editor. I can't be bothered opening up Blender to check, to be honest, mate. I'm trying to think of the options. I like the accent. Sorry, that was like, I'll get back to you on that one, mate. I like the accent, no worries, mate. The international banking uses more energy than this. Yeah, and this is the whole crypto art thing. I kind of notice a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon again. I suppose it's trending at the moment. Yeah, the international banking, when it comes to a credit card transaction, I think it actually uses something like 3% of global electricity compared to something like Bitcoin. Look, at the end of the day, you either support crypto or you don't. There is a morality regarding it. I don't think it's right. I think it's pretty horrible when it comes to electricity. But, and this is a big but, I was looking at that post earlier on and I was actually talking to somebody who pretty much works in the field, and they're a mathematician, and he says the figures that article gave were completely and utterly bullshit, like completely wrong. He says there's no way it could have been that. So I think these numbers are actually getting inflated for the drama aspect. I'm not saying that they're good, but they're definitely getting inflated, because when he worked it out, he says it's a load of shit, basically. I seen Andrew Price had made a podcast about it as well, so you can maybe check out his. This is the exact guide I was looking for. First I saw the mill creating this effect. Fuck, if I'm anywhere near the mill quality, cheers much. Yeah, I know a couple of people who work for the mill actually. Great company. It's one of the companies, if you want to go into the industry, you probably want to work for. There's a couple in Glasgow that I would like to work for. Axis, because they're fucking amazing. They're absolutely outstanding. But I don't know enough Houdini, pretty much, and I'm not that good. I don't know if I would like to work for Rockstar North. I think it attracts me, but fuck it, I like doing freelance work. That accent, yep, unfortunately, it's the only one I've got. This is awesome, love the concept. Blender Royale, every Monday. We've moved to Twitch, and I'll tell you the reason why we moved to Twitch. I did make a video about it, but I'll go a little bit into depth. Live streaming for me, personally, was hurting my channel views. And the way it works out is they essentially wrap your channel views and your live stream views. So if you get low live stream views towards the end, it just really does hurt the channels. And I can see that actually in my reach. My reach has dropped big time. Channel's not doing great. It's alright, it's ticking all over, but it's not doing as good as I would like. But anyway, Blender Royale, Mondays. We're over on Twitch. I'm trying to hit the affiliate link, so I need more than 4 people watching. So if you don't mind, please join us. It's a good laugh anyway. For me, if I do anything, it switches back instantly. Got any help here? Blender Basic, change metric to Imperial scenes. You might need to change it in the preferences. I think it does change. I think it just kind of keeps the old numbers. I'll check that one out as well. Sorry, it's a Saturday and my kid's watching WandaVision in the background. I can hear it. Thanks, I finally found the answer on a really simple question. No worries, mate, glad it helped. Great tutorial, but I'm subscribing also for your voice. Cheers, mate. Thanks for the sub. I do love this auto response stuff. Great stuff. This is one area I get to blur the work/playline, and I've been trying to learn how to incorporate GIS and ESRI data into 3D visualization. Good luck, mate. There's some really cool stuff you could do with that, to be honest. And if you're animating it to music, that'll be cool. You deserve it. That's hit 17,000 subscribers. Yay! I've got a goal. I've got goals in mind. Next one's obviously 18,000. Regarding tattoo, places are still shut here. Cool, mate. I'll have a look and see. No worries, mate. Brilliant. I'm already having an issue. I'm rather new to Blender, love the accent. Just take your time, mate. Don't rush into it. It's like any 3D application. I think I'm fortunate enough that I pick software up pretty fast, especially 3D software, because the fundamentals are the same when it comes to polygon model and stuff like this. It's just the tools are slightly different. There's a lot of comparisons that can be made about crypto art and cryptocurrencies in general. I think you're just going to go round in circles when it comes to crypto art. A lot of people support it, a lot of people absolutely hate you for it, and I kind of see the virtual signaling starting already. Like, people, how can you do this? You're like, fuck you, you know what I mean? I'll do what I want. Hello, when I click on add snow, nothing happens. I don't honestly know, mate. In problem solving with questions like that, it's hard to answer, to be honest. Like, really hard. If you get no snow, you're probably not inside the experimental render mode, so you're not getting the active subdivisions. Could be it. I don't know. Either that or the plugin's not working with the version that you're using. When crypto came out, I had hopes that it would one day remove inflation. Nah, never going to happen. This is the biggest disappointment with the technology so far, but I suppose for that to happen, we would have to remove the current system completely. Yeah, probably. There's one thing a lot of people are forgetting to mention regarding crypto. The technology is always evolving. In another 10 years, the price will come down, the speed will go up. You know what I mean? You've kind of got that Moore's Law coming into play. So in 10 years' time, it's hard to talk about, let's be honest. When I do these colours doesn't show up in the fur, what am I doing wrong? You've probably not applied it to the material, or you've applied it to the material and not applied it to the fur. Just check out your first settings. Awesome note to Mac users, it doesn't appear to work with the library/fonts folder as it crashes Blender. If you try to select it, however, you can use a folder of fonts outside the system. Hope this helps. When it comes to Mac, I'm absolutely ignorant. I'm not a Mac guy, never have been. I do like the design build though. And collections doesn't work. What should I do with multiple objects? I thought you could keyframe the visibility of a collection. If it's multiple objects, just select them all, mate, and just down that list. Good stuff. Toasty. Glad people pick up on that. Been looking for that for 2 days now, thanks. No worries, mate. Yeah, but how could you control drivers or shape keys with this? It would be great, but at most it would be able to control anything that I had first selected. You could, in theory, set your button up. This is setting a controller up to do something. You could, in theory, set up the button to select the object that you wish, and then push the driver. There's a lot of things you can do with controllers. Is it Blender Sushi Guy or something like that? He's pretty cool at all that stuff. Check out his channel. Thanks, I love you. Hey, calm down, big man. Thanks a lot, Stephen. No worries, mate. Great video, to the point. Glad it was helpful. Your intro is the best. Speak English clearly. I've got small balls. You might not want to shout that out, mate. Mate, I've got 4 kids. My life's over. Who cares? Great flocking tutorial. Flocking tutorials are cool. Check them out. Anyway, I think that's been long enough. I'll try and read the rest of your comments offline. Do me a favour, guys. Let me pick up on this subject before I kind of give my outro. A lot of social media links I've been putting at the end of videos. I do apologise for that. It looks horrible. But I think I've got to play that game a little bit. Follow me on Twitter. That's the main one. I'm on TikTok, but that's just really to piss my kids off. I've got an Instagram, but that's kind of personal. So it's mainly Twitter. I do have a Patreon page, but I don't share it with anybody, and I'll probably start. But I do have a Gumroad membership subscription that you can buy for like £1 a month if you want to support the channel. It does help. It helps me buy add-ons and stuff. Anyway, you know what to do.